everyone, and welcome back. My name is Quietly Gaming, and today we are going to be continuing the Marauder storyline. As you can see, worked on my glam, and we're ready to go. Quietly, I've gathered information and I could concerning the beast that young Sighard bade you slay. The tales name this creature Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the Stampeding Mountain. Such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossal, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step towards this distant goal, I send you to the Blind Iron Mines. We have had word that folks are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you and let your axe blade sing in righteous slaughter. Welcome back, Quietly. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much to be done. Kujata, the object of your vengeance, has trampled the farmer's wagons as he thunders through the lands of the tiller's rest. The foodstuff spilled from the overturned wain has attracted all manner of hungry predators. Without produce for the market, the farmers will surely suffer for a coin this season. Your duty is thus clear. Put down those ravenous scavengers and preserve the cargo. Huh? I don't even know how to do that. Once again, your capacity for carnage has been tested and proven. The creatures you defeated, however, were merely some of the many base scavengers that subsist on the scraps left in the wake of Kujata's rampages. To face Kujata himself, you yet require more than training, but do not despair, Quietly. As Axemaster and fellow Marauder, this I swear, I will not rest until I have taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon, until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, the most knotted muscle, the densest bone. This menace will fall by your hand. Nice. I think this is worse than the one that I have. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you to once more lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Lenoshka. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat is present to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant your attention. I should also prove to be a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find this beast? Well, I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Rainfred. He took up residence in Aleport some time ago and will gladly aid you in your task. With Rainfred's assistance, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide its swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Oh, hey, Fred. Hello. If he's gonna be a drunk, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, he's not. Wanna Wizardion's girls, are ye? Why, I've known that spat since he was knee-high and well, he was always kind of a big fella. This Zoin, and now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So, I suppose ye here to hunt down at our local trouble. What ye need do then is take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skullhead, something. Camp Skull Valley, and give a good whistle. The mean bugger ye after, his name's Patripatin. By the by, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think ye trespassing on his territory, see? So ye better have that cleaver of yours ready. Oshkin's blessing upon thee. Nice. I have been in contact with the Waifred, and he has naught but praise for you. Quietly, your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Report to Scafragim, where he awaits in the bank of the ageless river, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. Okay. Okay. Guys, look, I got a Torgal mount! There's an event going on right now that's a Final Fantasy 16 crossover. Look at him fly! I'm actually hyped. That's what the outfit that I'm wearing is from, too. Scap, hello. Aye, lass, I know why you're here, and after seeing that big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rotgim had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say? Well, Zoan wouldn't send you out here if he didn't think you were capable. Heavy swing, huh? Nice. Ha! Would you look at that? And on your first attempt too. Well, I guess that's back to the Axe Master for you. I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of shattering boulder reaches me even here. This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique, adopted and perfected by our guild forebears. The tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Tomahawk throw. Though we are primarily focused on close quarter combat, you will no doubt find that having the powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kujata weighs heavily on your mind quietly, but hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of your mastery, the peak of the mastery you seek. Only a steady, measured ascent. Nice. Quietly, there's trouble afoot. Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata? The boy's grandfather, Neddard, has recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sighart has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to the matter. My sister, Solquib, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been appraised of the situation and will aid you in plotting the suitable action. Quietly, I assume you're here to discuss the missing child and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. I suggest we head to the Red Rooster Steed and learn more, what more we can about Old Neddard. From Old Neddard. Thank the gods ye here. It seems my grandson is set on causing naught but trouble for ye. But surely ye ken the lad is feeling how he's boiling with ate for that murderous beast. And the last time, when ye came along with like an avenging angel and showed him the strength of steel, well, ye lit a fire in his belly. He must got it in his head to take revenge on the beast himself, daft little bugger. And he rode once he heard Kujata's been spotted near airport. Why, he shot through the door like an arrow with a bow, and I ain't seen him since. I beg of ye, find my little Sighart afore he gets himself stomped to death. That big bastard orchits as spills more than enough of me kin's blood. Oh god. Our course is clear. We must set out for Ailport at once. An old acquaintance of mine often stands guard at the port's gate. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Have I seen a boy wandering about by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guards here just watched a young lad trapsing off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late. So, if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Have you found any signs of Sighard? He has been in a desperate hurry indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the steed, perhaps. Gods below! Quietly over there. Unbound is good. Quietly. Step aside! Damn. Zoan? He breathes yet. We withdraw to the Red Rooster Steed. Follow my lead quietly. Ye brought him home. I don't got words to thank ye. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall, though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did, I have done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Aleport, I realized the dangers were greater than I anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Pray, accept my apologies, Neddard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you broken and battered. Ye risked your lives to save little Sighard. I was a man to find fault in that. It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds ye took protecting me foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is not more we can accomplish here quietly. It is time we return to the guild and focused on the other tasks. I'm glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sighard abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wounds in his heart fester in thief, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be a spur to our efforts. I say again quietly, Kujata will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Quietly, our near-disastrous encounter with the pack that follows Kujata has been preying on my mind. The overwhelming number of the beasts was beyond aught I had imagined. Even the most dedicated marauder could not hope to carve through the snarling wall of flesh. And if we cannot dispatch the pack, then Kujata remains beyond our reach. Thus, I prepared for you a trial that shall unleash your deepest reserves of destructive strength. As before, Solquib awaits you at the Bismarck to guide you on your path. Do not squander this opportunity for growth quietly. The pride of the guild itself rides on the keen edge of your axe. You've word with my brother. The pride of the guild, eh? My brother has placed quite a burden on your shoulders, it seems. But from what I have witnessed, if any marauder has the skill and determination to put down Kujata, then it's you. And there is, of course, the matter of Sighard's vengeance. You don't want to disappoint the boy, now do you? Let us be about this trial quietly. I shall meet you at the Salt Strand in Lower Lenoska, where your training is to take place. Well, I will be there. Without me, you're like to forget to tend your wounds and bleed to death. Well, this should be the place. I don't see... Nah. Do you sense that encroaching aura of violence quietly? Pray, unlimber that axe of yours. That seems to be the last of them. Compared to what we have faced before, though, it wasn't terribly... So this is the indomitable quietly gaming. Oh. Who in the seven hells are you? Wait, is that... We have deemed you worthy of our challenge. Come, Marauder, let us test the edge of your steel. Oh, brother. Alright. Someone familiar, it said. It seems my underlings have provided you with poor sport. Very well. I shall take your measure with mine own blade. Do not think to show me quarter quietly, for I shall surely show you none. Da-da-da. I yield. Your strength has humbled us all. Aye, it might just be enough. We are done here, my colleagues. Drag away those who cannot stand. Your display of prowess was truly impressive, quietly. Worthy, indeed. What a ridiculous charade. Did he honestly think we couldn't see through that paltry disguise? Though I am confident my brother's act was both not born of malice, rather he's hoped by concealing his identity that the trial would seem more threatening, thus increasing its effectiveness. Not an entirely successful undertaking, but one must appreciate his intentions. It is time we return to the guild. Oh, and as a favor to me, pray indulge Zoan in his little deception. Subterfuge is not a marauder's forte. Quietly, I have heard of your skirmish on the salt strands. You did well to topple opponents of such formidable skill. But let us not dwell on the nature of these masked men. What is important is your triumph in the face of the overwhelming odds. Your fellow marauders are honored to have you swing your axe in the guild's name. They stand behind you, one and all, as you prepare to overcome your greatest trial yet. Aye, the time has come for you to bring Kujata's bloody rampage to an end. When next he rears his horrible horned head, you shall be ready to bury your blade in his skull. Yes. Quietly, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature in the northeast of the Red Rooster Steed, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There is little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have built through your labors of sweat and blood and unleash its full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sighard yet lies abed. Trust in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time has come, Quietly Gaming. May your axe strike deep and true. Quietly, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserve what I got. It's me own fault for not believing in ye. But you came back anyway, and now you're gonna take that axe to Kujata's head, ain't ye? I know you can beat that bastard. Ye got to. Yes, sir. I heard Kujata has reared his ugly head again, and I reckoned you'd not be too far behind. I hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I would see this tale to its end. Brohead? Well, he felt much the same, so here we are, a pack of two to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. Might be as I'm sticking me nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide those facing that monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair if ye've got a couple too. And what are friends if it not for lightening your load? I already did some the groundwork for ye. Seems like a farmer and his Wayne have fallen victim to the fiend's packs. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead to the big bugger himself. You find a pot that appears to have been damaged from the farmer's wain. You find a barrel that appears to have been damaged from the farmer's wain. You find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. God, he's huge. Look at him looking down on me. Holy fuck. Ugh, no wonder his victims. Damn. Fucking huge. Look how big he is. Quietly. It appears our timing was fortuitous. The Axemaster carried me air so I could see. You did it. You really did it. Aww. Marauder, do you see? Quietly killed the beast. He's really dead. Thank ye. Thank all of ye. Quietly, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? When I is bigger, I mean. I want to protect folks too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. If you train hard, then aught is beyond your reach, young man. And that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see. I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Aww. I saw it with me own eyes, and I still scarce believe it. Ye brought down the mountain. It is done quietly. You have answered the boy's prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Upon your head, hold your head high, marauders. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return to Limsa Lominsa. Well done, quietly. I knew from the first moment we met that you would rise to meet any challenge. That was truly a mighty feat, quietly. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of her discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Zoan, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. This technique teaches you to embrace the fear of danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of our art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, quietly, may your axe ever swing true. Yay! I'll get level 30 gear. Thrill of battle. Increases maximum HP by 20% and restores the restores the amount increased. Sounds like a good oh shit button. Right. So that is the end of the Marauder questline. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I had a lot of fun with this, and I'm actually enjoying tank a lot more than I thought I would. It's actually pretty fun. So yeah, we are going to be doing the other jobs and story quest lines. I have a lot of them already posted on my YouTube, on this YouTube. So go ahead and check those out. Next, I'm going to be doing the job of Marauder, which is warrior, I want to say. I think is warrior. So we're gonna be going ahead and doing that next, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Bye!